وللمزيد حول أسواق النفط يسرني أن ينضم إلي في الاستوديو السيد خريستوف دومايو الشريك في بين أند كومباني ورئيس قطاع المنتجات والخدمات الصناعية. سيدي أهلا وسهلا بك. لنبدأ من الصورة الكبيرة التي نراقبها في قطاع النفط اليوم. نتحدث اليوم عن تخفيض أوبك لأسعارها لآسيا للحفاظ على حصتها السوقية، نتحدث عن تراجع في الاستثمار في القطاع النفطي في أمريكا مع بقاء الإنتاج على حاله. ماذا يعني هذا كله لأسعار النفط؟
Thank you. Zaina, first of all, thank you for your invitation. I mean, obviously, you come with the $1 million question, and that question is very difficult to address. I mean, you need to have a very solid stomach to play and trade in oil today, because you see the prices are extremely volatile. Just over the last 3 or 4 weeks, the Brent has been going between $48, $47 up to $60, and every day there is a significant volatility around this. Medium to long term, I think we start to see the cards playing out, and there is clearly a battle taking place between the OPEC and the US oil producer. And you know, we have short-term development and fluctuation, but I think the interesting conversation is about long-term, where we're heading. And I think if you look at all the leading indicators, clearly OPEC is starting to win the battle against the US oil shale, and because we see the drilling activities, the rig activities coming down in the US, right? Therefore, yes, the US production continues to grow. We're going to reach this year, 2015, 9.2, 9.3 million barrels of production. But we have to keep in mind, if the US doesn't invest in new drilling activities, in putting more rigs and more drilling, the production will start to plateau and come down. This is what the battle is about. And we see right now the number of rigs in America decreasing, decreasing, and decreasing. So medium term, short term, a lot of fluctuations, but long term, I think we might see the strategy of OPEC becoming the winning strategy.
من بين العوامل التي كانت تراقبها الأسواق هي مستويات الإنتاج عند أعضاء أوبك مثل ليبيا على سبيل المثال، ونحن نعرف بأن الفوضى السائدة هناك تؤدي إلى تدمير مبنهج للمنشآت النفطية وتراجع حاد في الإنتاج الليبي من النفط الخام. هل بدأت الأسواق تحسم العنصر المؤثر الليبي على الأسعار؟
Yes, completely. I think, unfortunately for Libya, the production is down now. We report 360,000 barrels of oil production. That is a very, very small production. Compared to Saudi Arabia, we talk about 9.6, 10 million barrels of production per day.
Some were talking this week about less than 200,000.
Yes, that's what we hear. I think I go back to official numbers, which is around 360. But you know, Libya used to produce more than 1.7, 1.8 million barrels per day. So it's a very, very small percentage today, unfortunately, of the global production. Yeah. So it's marginal.
100,000 وظيفة خسرها قطاع الطاقة حول العالم في 7 أشهر. تتوقعون المزيد؟
Well, I think a lot of what we see with the significant decrease of the oil price from $100, $115 to $50, $60 has obviously huge consequences. Just on the OPEC point of view, there is $600 billion of cash that evaporates overnight. If you look at the market capitalization of the big international oil companies, the Exxons, the Shell, the BP, we're talking about $500 billion of market capitalization that has come down. Oil services companies like drilling companies, their share price have dropped by 40, 50, 60%. So we estimate today as Bain that about $200 billion of capital investment in the oil industry have been scrapped. So there's gonna be, and there is, significant implications on jobs. We can already see it in the US industry. We can start to see major announcements by oil and gas servicing companies or big oil companies. And I think there will be consequences also in this region, especially on the oil servicing companies that will need to reduce their prices. But we can also expect some changes and some restructuring in the national oil companies. It's not announced yet, but you know, it's all about bringing back some discipline and health in the industry, and that accounts for everyone across the globe.
عن أي نوع من إعادة الهيكلة تتحدثون؟
I think we're expecting the oil and gas servicing companies, from drilling companies to civil engineering to procurement companies, to reduce their costs and pricing, so to be more competitive, because people, I think big national oil companies still want to execute their project, because in this region we think long term, we're not only short term, but they need to provide more competitive prices. And I think a number of projects that were planned across Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the UAE and Kuwait might be cancelled or delayed, so that will have implications on jobs. I think there might be more implication for expats than for, you know, local Qataris or Saudis or Emiratis, but you know, growth strategy is going to change obviously in the years to come.
السيد كريستوف دو مايو الشريك في بين كومباني ورئيس قطاع المنتجات والخدمات الصناعية، شكرا جزيلا لك.
Thank you, Zainab.